This gives you an idea of the magnitude of the gym size. This is called thirds, and we did that for the sake of color prettiness, color contrast. That'll show you, this was designed those little dots, so that shows you if we hadn't involved the PE people, you wouldn't see things like that. That's a climbing that thing climbing. Those are for agility drills, so they got plenty of say-so in early. They're even donated regular boards up here. The bleachers pull forward here, and then like Valley Views does, and make a physical barrier that stops right here. This is a running path that goes all the way around the gym, and it's wide there, 12 foot wide, 8 feet wide here. It'll be a rubberized material that's striped, and so we seat 1,000 here, 1,000 there, 5 down, 5 there, for a total of 3,000. Comparable, well, it's double what we have now. Valley View has 2,100, Caldwell has 22 seating for theirs. And then you can look down, we did a variety of things. See these skylights, 36 of those. Actually, they did one more ingenious thing, is they sloped them toward the south. So in the mornings, we get 2 hours of early sunlight by putting a little bit of a slant to those. See that, toward the sun side? That will allow us that extra energy. And with 36 of these in here, look how light this is. There's very few lights on, and 36-foot candles is what you need in a regular room. We get 45 in here with no lights on at all. And downstairs, there's that flag that's hidden behind the drop flag that they donated, one of those big ones that comes down electronically. So we got 2 side floors here, and then 2 floors. Here's another thing we did for fundraising. That particular section has Boise State seats, armrests, backs, regular seats. And that's on the home side. There'll be 105 seats over there that the boosters will get to sell to parents or others, reserving their seat like you do at Boise State BAA thing. So you buy your ticket, sign up early, and they'll sell them by the season. Basketball, boys, girls, wrestling, in that particular section, giving them one that is sectioned off and patrolled, saying, "Here's my seat," which we think make the boosters about 10,000 a year. Acoustics is, you can see all the acoustical panels in here to make this acoustically sound and attractive. And we have the college scoreboards, again, like Valley View has, with player number foul. And then they're going to be painting the big Viking on above that door and above on this door on the walls. Now holler if you have questions. We opened these windows up here because we wanted it to be attractive as you're running on this running path around here, being able to look down. And then that gives you a nice view point straight down. Otherwise, it would have been a solid wall throughout. And you can see the little slope of the windows better here than you can down there. We have 110 security cameras in here, which is huge. Caldwell, I think, have 45, Valley View is 50 some, but 110 means that out on the parking lot, we could actually see a person on each angle with 2 cameras hitting them, who was driving it, who was sucking gas out of someone else's car, for instance, rather than just a car. These corridors are easily defined. And now, Wendy, your question was 3rd floor. So right here is the 3rd floor, and you can see that the ADA says, yeah, people come in here, they got stairs or the elevator, but this piece up here would be only mechanical units if we didn't do what we did, and similar to what Robin has in hers. If you tour Robin's school, have her show you through that gym and the area upstairs, because you're going to see the similarities that we did up here. We designed this though for the athletic director so that he could have a nice area up here. So this is his waiting area. Parents are coming up to see him in the evening hours. He'll have a waiting area. This is his office. And you can see the value of this. He's got good control, access, looking over the fields, down into the gym. And it makes good sense to have, he'll have an office downstairs with the administration as well, because he does that. This piece from here over to that elevator, if you look in there, is the piece that I say is the freebie. 3 box cars full of storage, all chain linked, and then that elevator bringing it right to them. So they'll have football, have their own area, wrestling, whoever needs that from this point on. And you wouldn't get that unless you said to them, extend the wall a little bit, and otherwise it'd be wasted space. What would that do, Matt? Would that come down about like this if we didn't have that?
What's that? Oh, the roof. The roof?
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be flat.
If we didn't add that into there, had to use that room?
It'd just be flat. Just the roof.
So really, what do we have to do to make that usable space?
Just some mechanical for HVAC, some finishes. Put the stairs in. So it was a minimal cost.
And, you know, observation and viewing, what better spot can you have for an AD here, keeping his eye on things? So we thought, you know, it makes good sense. And it's extra large, but, you know, it's the width of the entire thing, so it just fit well, and giving them a meeting area. They have a table in here and conference room as well. So as you're looking outside, that's softball, and you can see how it recesses down. And then baseball is the next one over. What we did also is added their own, which is unheard of. That's a 2-story building upstairs on every field that has scores up on top, filmers up on top. Down below is concessions on the front, restrooms, and storage. Softball has their own. Baseball down there has its own. Football's gonna have a press box on each side, so that the visitor filming people film over there, the media film over there, and then the home ones are on this side. And then the second scoreboard is right down here where you can see it framed in, so that concession people can see it easily. And interesting thing on new technology, there's a smart system that's a watering system that allows these coaches to turn their fields on or off on a 2-hour basis. So they have a computerized system that they can turn electronically. The field either off if they're practicing or on if they need more water. They have some sensoring systems that tell us whether we need more water or not. And so that works throughout all these fields, giving us another opportunity to conserve on water and not have upset coaches with our maintenance people saying too much water, not enough down there. Questions as we go along? So here's your 3rd floor, Wendy.
Thank you. This is a very smart facility.
Sounds good.
Storage we put throughout. Everywhere we could put a storage area, we put one. Just make all right down here, Andy, with this light the way it is.
Yep.
And the foods part is next door, but the foods, we only have 1 teacher, so there's another thought for 5A. 1 teacher, 3 teaching stations. Vocational, 3 teaching stations, 2 teachers. Music, 3 teaching stations. Choir, orchestra, and band, like we did Valley View, but only 2 teachers, so that we can expand. Now, here's what we did here. This has the school store separate for the kids, so where they can do their own. And this particular room here has all the big fans, controls for fans in it, the mechanical room. And then around the corner, and we did, these are upgrades, we put stainless steel counters in them all because they, you know, for health-wise. This is their concession area inside. And so we looked at what Valley View has, one particular bay, and said, you know, it makes sense to have 2 bays if we're gonna have seating for 3,000.